Hello everyone. Today I will be explaining you sinking fund method journal entries with the help of a simple example. So in this example, there is an asset purchase for rupees 90,000. Then there is a rate of depreciation given one third. Interest rate is given at the rate of 20%. This is just an hypothetical example. So I have taken here 20%. Here also investment sold at the end of third year. So here you need to pass journal entries for 3 years. An asset is sold at the end of third year for a scrap value of rupees 20,000. So when asset is purchased. So the value at the end of the third year scrap value is rupees 20,000. And at the end of third year, after making sale of this asset, okay, new machinery is purchased for 1 lakh 11,000. So now we need to pass journal entry for this simple problem. So some first journal entry will be purchase of machinery. So first year, second year, and third year. Okay, first year you will pass purchase of machinery, then depreciation, and then purchase of investment, then second year same entries will repeat except purchase of asset will not come, and third year you will pass an entry related to sale of scrap and purchase of machinery, and normal depreciation entries will be there. So we will pass one by one those entries now for first year, second year, and third year. So for first year, the first entry will be asset is purchased. So whenever asset is purchased, the entry will be asset account debit to bank account. Okay, asset account debit to bank or cash account. So bank account we will be crediting. So nowadays transactions are taking place only through check, that is bank. So first it's purchase of asset. After asset is purchased, you have to pass depreciation entry at the end of the year. So at the end of the first year, you will pass depreciation entry, that is depreciation account debit 30,000 to depreciation fund account. This is very important. Okay, in normal scenario, we pass the entry saying that depreciation account debit to asset account. Okay, to asset account, and then it is transferred to profit and loss account. But in case of sinking fund method, we pass entry like depreciation account debit to depreciation fund account. So after this we will pass the third entry. This was first, second, now third entry will be to transfer this depreciation to profit and loss account. So entry will be profit and loss account debit 30,000 to depreciation account 30,000. So this entry will repeat for next 2 years. Okay, these entries will repeat next 2 years, that is second year and third year also. Now after passing transfer of depreciation to profit and loss account, we need to pass entries related to purchase of investment. So as per the sinking fund method, whatever depreciation is charged, okay, whatever depreciation is charged, same amount has to be invested in sinking fund investment. Okay, sinking fund investment, that name will be sinking fund investment, and every year there will be interest. First year there will be no interest because the investment is made at the end of the year. Okay, at the end of the year the investment is made, and but the interest will accrue or interest will be received for second year and third year. Okay, so the entries will be an equal amount needs to be credited to depreciation fund is invested in depreciation fund investment account. So whatever equal amount is transferred to depreciation fund, same equal amount has to be invested in some depreciation fund, or you can say sinking fund investment account. So the entry will be depreciation fund investment account debit to bank account. Okay, bank will be credited because money is going out. So depreciation fund investment account debit to bank account 30,000. Okay, so these are first year entry. Okay, this is first year entry, that is purchase of asset, then charging of depreciation, but depreciation will be transferred to depreciation fund, then depreciation will be transferred to profit and loss account, and fourth, you need to invest same amount whatever is shown as depreciation fund, that is 30,000. So this every year will be invested 30,000, so that at the end of third year the businessman will have a amount or the lump sum amount which that businessman can use to purchase machinery, new machinery. Okay, so now we will pass entries for second year. So in second year onwards, the entries will be, first one will be to charge depreciation. Here purchase of machinery or the asset will not come because it is already passed in first year. Okay, first year we have purchased the machinery. So the entries will be for second year. First entry will be to charge depreciation. The entry will be depreciation account debit 30,000 to depreciation fund account, or you can say sinking fund account 30,000. After this, the second entry will be to transfer to profit and loss account. So same entry we will repeat again. Profit and loss account debit 30,000 to depreciation account 30,000. Now this is same entries that will be shown every year. Now in second year also you need to invest same amount. Okay, same amount of 30,000, but you will not invest only 30,000. You have to invest 30,000 plus last year interest. Okay, last year interest means last year 30,000 was invested, so that 30,000 was invested for 1 year. So whatever interest is there, that needs to be again invested. Okay, as per the rule of sinking fund, whatever interest is there plus this year depreciation fund, whatever is transferred, then both needs to be invested. So record of amount of interest received on investment. Okay, we need to calculate how much is the interest. So first year the interest will be 30,000 into 20%. It will be, okay, it will be 6,000. So the entry will be bank account debit 6,000 to interest on depreciation fund investment account, or you can say sinking fund investment account. So 6,000 bank is okay, bank amount is received and say will be shown as income in form of interest on depreciation fund investment account. So after this, the fourth entry will be transfer of interest on depreciation fund investment account to depreciation fund. So since this interest is received, then needs to be transferred. In normal scenario, it is transferred to profit and loss account, but whenever we are doing sinking fund method, then needs to be transferred to depreciation fund investment account. So entry will be interest on depreciation fund investment account debit to depreciation fund account, or you can say sinking fund account. So if you see this, we are just reversing the entry, but so this amount was supposed to be in profit and loss account, but we are showing transferring to depreciation fund account or sinking fund account. So in short, whatever entries are related to asset, that needs to be transferred to depreciation fund, or you can say sinking fund account. Okay. So after this, we need to invest this year also the amount. Okay, 30,000 plus 6,000 we will invest this year also. So the entries will be depreciation fund investment account, that is 30,000 the second year, and 1 year this is interest for 1 year. Okay, 30,000 we are getting interest plus this 30,000 we are investing current year. Okay, so amount will be 36,000 to bank account 36,000. So this is second year's entry. Okay, so there are around 5 entries. First year is to charge depreciation, then depreciation will be transferred to profit and loss account. Then last year whatever interest is received, that entries needs to be passed, and then interest is transferred to depreciation fund account, and finally we are investing in the second, that is depreciation fund investment account. This year current year 30,000 plus interest also we are investing. So total is 36,000 we are investing. So 36,000 depreciation for investment account debit to bank account. So now let us see the third year